How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Quinton's in the Gun Guide. Today we are testing out weapon mounted light again. This is one of my favorite things to test because I like to shoot and I like to test things whilst I'm shooting. So this is a quick follow-up video to the previous one that I did where I said, well, this is the PL Mini 2. This has been upgraded to the BALDR Mini RL, and then it was upgraded again to the BALDR S. So every time when there's an upgrade, it looks like they make it slightly more bulkier and beefier, with some design features as well that's been changed. This is in the OD green, which looks absolutely badass, and this matches the free present that you get with their current sale running, starting soon, running on their websites. So yeah, this goes for 3,499 Rand, normally marked off 30%, which takes it 2,449 Rand and 30 cents, which is actually quite a good price. If you look at all the features that you get, this one has a green laser, which is actually quite cool because lasers are normally red as you would expect, but with the green ones, actually in daytime it works really nice as well, but we'll get to that now anyways. So what's the difference between the BALDR Mini and the BALDR S is lumens difference. This goes up to 800 lumens. This only goes up to 600 lumens. 4,400 candelas, so slight increase in candelas. IPX4 as you would expect. 1 meter drop tested as you would expect. Built-in battery, which I prefer because I like charging my stuff and not replacing with consumables the whole time. Because remember, if you buy something and you have to buy consumables the whole time for it, it actually pushes up the value of that item. Well, not the actual value, just the expense. It pushes up the expense of that item. That's a better word. But in the case of batteries fail. So if this battery fails, you're basically stuck because then, well, this isn't usable anymore. But anyways, let's get into the closer looks and I'll show you the difference between the BALDR S, the BALDR Mini RL, and then even the PL Mini 2 that I've been running for 3 years without any hitch. Closer looks now. How nice does this green look? It's very different to the normal browns that I'm used to, browns and black of the weapon mounted lights. Space that I'm running is the 1913 one, which works really great with my Glock. Quick detachable, as you would expect from this compact series of weapon mounted lights from Olight. Control module is on the bottom far left. You've got the laser on. If you switch it to the right whilst it's still on, it's going to wash out now quite a bit, but if I double tap the control, it is going to bump it down quite a bit, and then we should be able to make out the laser. Not really, it is washing out a bit, but anyways, swapping it to the right, moving to the far right. Now we just have no laser, just the light that's on. It does have a memory function as well, so if you switch it off and you switch it on, it is going to go back to your last setting. Double tapping, full power. Not much to say about this weapon mounted light. As you would expect, it's just an upgraded version of the PL Mini 2. As you can see, quite a bit bulkier. PL Mini 2 on steroids and on laser. I really like the green laser. If we compare this to the BALDR Mini, this is the BALDR Mini RL. A lot of the same looks, slightly wider, as you can see, side to side. It is longer as well. Check that size difference, but it is just slightly, okay, I can't compare it like that. Polarity problems. As we can see there, it's a slight thickness increase, but it's a really nice weapon mounted light. But we're going to check now to see if the holsters are compatible, because this is a really nice light, nice and deep reflector. If you compare this to the little PL Mini 2, that's quite a short reflector, and it's tiny, and it's dirty as well. You can see this is a user. Now this reflector is bigger and it is deeper, so that's where that hotspot comes from. So let's check it out outside. Let's check out the beam shot of the BALDR S. I don't know if you can make it out on camera, but you can see the green laser quite a bit better. Let's switch between. There's a green laser, just one across. Really nice hotspot there, and really great bull. This is 5 meters away. You can maintain these 800 lumens for 1 minute, and then it's going to bump it down to 300 lumens where you can maintain that for 37 minutes. Moving out to 30 meters, that's up onto the wall. Up onto the wall beyond that is 40 meters. As you can see, that's a really nice spill with a proper hotspot. There you can see the laser tracking on the grass. The green laser being a lot more identifiable than a red laser. Really nice light this, and I prefer this more to my PL Mini 2 and then also the BALDR Mini. Guys, I'm back to my face. So you've seen the initial thoughts, you've seen the close-ups, you've seen me shooting with the BALDR S. So what do you guys think? This is quite a nice little weapon mounted light. Yeah, and the beam shots as well, as you guys saw, it's got a really nice hotspot, as we've discussed earlier as well, because of the slightly deeper reflector. So let's check out some of the questions that you have. Is it easy to manipulate? Yes, it is, as you would expect from the family of the PL Mini 2. Really nice to manipulate. What I like about this is, firearm is clear and safe. What I like about this is that it sits flush with the muzzle, at least with my Glock 19, which is pretty cool, because it is slightly longer, as we've discussed as well, than the BALDR Mini RL. I really like the laser. The green laser is a lot easier to pick up, even in daytime. It was really easy when I sighted this in. Sighting it in was really cool as well. It kept zero throughout the testing with quite a few rounds running through it. So let's check the holster compatibility. So these holsters are made for the BALDR Mini, as far as I know. So I run my PL Mini 2 in them quite easily, because the interface is quite a bit different. See how that looks? It's got a bit of a step down. This is the holster from Alpha Tactics. This is the appendix inside waistband carry holster. This is the holster, the Rattler from Southwest Holsters. Also clicks in very nicely. If you run to the BALDR S, it's slightly longer, slightly wider, but it still runs pretty perfect in the holsters. Slightly more retention on the Alpha Tactics one, but it does clip in. There it goes. It does clip in and it does work as well. As we said, it's just slightly more retention, so it's a bit tighter than with the BALDR Mini. Southwest also Rattler, clips in nice and easy, pops out easy as well. And remember, it's not attached to a belt, so it is going to loosen a bit or pull out a bit more difficult. Anyways, moving on. So holster compatibility isn't a problem. So if you have a BALDR holster already, or you have a PL Mini holster already, these lights are quite happy to run through the same kind of holsters. Manipulation on this, as we said as well, is much of the muchness, so it doesn't have a audible click or tactile something that switches it on. Really nice light though. I actually enjoy this quite a bit more than I do my PL Mini 2, just because of the increase in lumens and then the green laser as well, which makes it really nice. It's really cool. Adjustability on the lumens is very nice as well if you're doing outside ops or inside ops. As we've discussed in previous videos, if you're running CQB kind of stuff, or you have to do house clearances, or if your job entails that kind of stuff, if you're running an insane amount of lumens and candelas, you are going to be blinded quite a bit more than you would in a lower lumen setting. So you don't need all the lumens in the world if you're working indoors. You just want to illuminate whatever you're pointing your weapon mounted light at. Anyway guys, this is the well, not the PL Mini, this is the bigger brother to the PL Mini 2. This is the BALDR S, which is an absolute beast, and I quite enjoy it. Like the color as well. It's a bit different than I normally carry, but with this new present that I got from Olight, it does fit into my EDC rather well. Cool little light. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, check it down in the description. My link will be there. if you want to show that you saw this weapon mounted light on my channel, or check out any other weapon mounted light, PR Mini or the BALDR Mimi. Check it out. Like, share, subscribe, all those cool things. And I'll see you guys later. Cheers.